My new favorite brawler, Kenji, is finally in Brawl Star, and now it's time to show you what he's all about. I have been waiting for this moment for a brawler with a sword, and especially now that I've been playing Elden Ring, Sekiro, watching Demon Slayer, now that it's like a katana, a samurai, it's perfect. This is the brawler of all time. So Kenji, of course, deservingly is a legendary brawler. There's his icon, looks pretty cool. There are his stats, 7,600 health, which compared to a brawler like Mortis is exactly the same. Mortis also does 2,000 damage with each attack, and Kenji does 1,000 but also 2,000. I'll show you. My mind will never change unless they somehow manage to one-up this brawler in some way, which I doubt will happen in the next few years. This is my guy. So how he works is you start out with a dash, kind of like Mortis, boom, just like that. But your next attack is a slash, which is my favorite type of attack in this entire game, which is why I liked Kit, which is why I like BB. I think it's a really good attack pattern, and it looks like this. Also, you may notice he has a really fast reload speed, but similar to Mortis, while you're attacking, it stops, so that slows it down a little bit. So the dash hits for only 1,000, so the dash is kind of horrible for DPS. But the slash hits for 2,000, which is like comparable to BB, maybe a little bit worse. But like, you can kind of zip around with him a little bit, especially with how his reload speed is. He's just gonna be so much fun, man. But that's not even the best part. The best part comes in when you have his super. So let's say you're dashing around, I'm gonna use 4 ammo, then you super, right? I come out of it with almost all of my ammo back, so then I could just keep fighting. But that's not even the best part about it. You may have noticed from the Brawl Talk that Kenji heals himself when he hits enemies. And this is where it becomes a little bit cuckoo crazy. So I'm gonna get myself really low, and I just want to show you guys what it looks like when you're hitting something. So boom, 1,400. But if I'm low, I can also use my super, and that also heals me. So you can get a 1-up with your super while being invulnerable. But I believe that they can actually hit you while you're dashing around. Potential. Yeah, he tried to shoot at me. See that? I'm pretty sure you can get hit during that. So you could have some dumb interactions where you accidentally die with this super, which is a little cringe, but fair enough, bro. He's already broken enough as is. And he also has some really cool star powers and really cool gadgets. So let's get into that as well. First star power is called Study the Blade, and that makes his super range longer. I thought it was something different, but no, it is his super, and it becomes pretty massive. So you guys saw how big it was before. Well, prepare to see the largest slashes of your life. Like, this is pretty big, and I don't know if I'm gonna pick this star power over the other one or not, because I do like the other one, but you guys have not seen that one yet. I'll show you in a second. But yeah, it's just a really big slash, pretty cool. I can see how this could be a generally good star power. There's no downside to it, it's just a better super. And the other star power is called Nigiri Nemesis, I think. After avoiding damage for 5 seconds, he gets a 90% damage reduction for the next enemy attack. So this is very similar to Fang, which I actually really like Fang's star power, to be fair. It helps him play on longer range maps. So Fang's star power, he has fresh kicks, which is obviously the better choice most of the time, but then he has divine souls. So his star power reduces 688 damage from incoming attacks, but the maximum is 90% of incoming damage. So what I'm getting from this is that Kenji's is better than this one, but this one is every 3 seconds while Kenji's is every 5 seconds. So this one is better stats wise because it's always 90% no matter what, but it takes longer to get. There is one negative to this though that I want to point out. Hopefully they'll add this. There's no bar to it, which he has no other bar in general, so I don't see why there shouldn't be a bar to this like there is with Fangs. So I'm hoping that they add that, because you really just have to count yourself, which is fine, but I mean, with other brawlers having the bar to show you when it's about to come up, I don't see why he doesn't have that, especially considering he doesn't have any other use for the bar. So yeah, you have to not be in combat or not be getting hit in order for this to even start charging. So you have to literally go away and reset, start healing or whatever, which is good because while you're healing, you're gonna have this shield now, and then you go back in, and the first hit you take is 90% reduced, which is really good for a lot of cases. And also he has gadgets that pair well with these star powers as well, which I love. I love it when brawlers actually have builds that you can choose between. So his first gadget is a little bit more aggressive, which I would personally pair with Study the Blade just because they're both aggression based. It's called Dashy Dash. Kenji's basic attack only uses the dash for the next 3 seconds. Simple enough, that's all it is. You basically turn into Mortis for 3 seconds, but with severely reduced damage. So this is mostly for mobility. And the reason I say that is because Mortis does twice as much damage as Kenji's dash. So at all times, basically, this dash is used for mobility. So right now you can see that I have the slash, but if I use the gadget, it turns into the dash, and I can do it about like 4, maybe 5 times before it turns back. Yeah, that's a lot of dashes. His reload speed is insane, and I love that. I don't really particularly enjoy brawlers who have a slow reload speed. So being able to like refresh everything like this, bro, it is so cool to me, man. I'm actually gonna be playing this game so much when Kenji comes out. I want to learn this brawler. This is my Mortis. Nobody else can steal this brawler from me. He's mine. I'm claiming him now. The second I saw him on the screen, my main. He's mine now. Lex officially has Crow. You can have Kit as well, bro. I'll just take Kenji. I'll use Kit to cheese people, and I'll use Crow whenever he's actually good in the meta, because he goes in and out like crazy. But even if Kenji becomes a bad brawler, sure, I might complain about it, but this guy's my main. Kenji's other gadget, which I absolutely love. This reminds me of what Max's gadget should be. Kenji instantly heals 75% of damage taken over the last 3 seconds. So if you could count within the last 3 seconds where you take a big chunk of damage, you press this gadget, you heal most of the health back. Plus you have your passive healing where if you hit enemies then you heal. So you could pop this, hit them even more, even use your super, and you're back at full HP. I love the gameplay here. Some of this stuff is guaranteed to get nerfed. Like I'm sure that they're gonna nerf this to like 50% after people complain about it. But if he comes out like this, I'm going to use it no matter what. I don't care, bro. I don't care what people say. I hope that they don't nerf him too much, but he's gonna be one of those Mortis characters where I feel like most people are gonna be using him, so they're gonna make him bad on purpose so then he isn't like absolutely everywhere. And who knows, man, maybe he'll be like kind of a bad brawler because he's so short range. That is a problem that Mortis also has. So you can see the bar of red next to the green, and that is basically the health that I can heal. So this robot doesn't really shoot very fast, so I can only heal so much. 750, and this like shield effect pops up for a while, but it doesn't really do anything else. It's just a visual for you using the gadget. I'm going to show you guys the red part that goes away. That basically shows what I'm able to heal. Now it's gone. So if I can't even do it actually. Yeah, you really got to time it right. Take a big chunk of damage, use the gadget, and then use your attacks to heal. Even use your super to heal even more, bro. Perfect gameplay. Kenji is such a good brawler. I'm so glad that they're going this in-depth with brawlers nowadays. I hope they do it even more. Let's go into a practice match. I'm going to bring the ultimate defensive build because that's what I enjoy most of the time. Attack could be cool, but I prefer to not die when I'm going in, and I have a feeling that this combined with his passive lifesteal like Edgar, but it's even better than Edgar's to be fair, and then this reducing my damage, like it's gonna be such a cool combo. I also feel like health gear wouldn't be too bad on him, but damage is obviously better, and maybe even gadget gear just because of how good this one is. All right, let's bully some bots for a bit, then I'm also gonna try him in another 3v3 game mode. I don't really know how good he's gonna be in Showdown. Like one thing for sure, he does not take boxes that quickly, so he's not gonna ramp up very fast. Like look at that, that takes quite a few shots. Yeah, even that. Yeah, there's definitely been better solo Showdown brawlers, but like my mobility is good enough for me, man. I'll take it. Come here, buddy. Come here. Where are you going? Okay, you know, I'll just catch up to you then. Yeah. Where are you gonna go? Uh-oh. Hey, the reduced damage from the shield. Perfecto. I want to actually take some damage so then I can, yeah, Pearl, shoot me. Shoot me. Do it. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, we're actually in a situation here. Hit me some more. Hit me. Shoot me. Perfect. Yup. And then I get the full heal. Oh, yup. That gadget is broken. They're gonna nerf that. That's maybe a little bit too much. I feel like you're gonna have to play with him in a very specific way, similar to Mortis. Ouch. That's a lot of damage. Oh. Can I, like, use the dash like crazy right now? Yeah, the damage is not there with the dash, so maybe it's not always the best idea to do that. But I do have to remember that I can passively heal with hits. Oh, I did heal off that. Okay. Oh, we scored. Bruh, I'm trying to get some gameplay here. Bots. They're doing bot things. Okay, cool. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're not hitting me, buddy. Oh, yup. See, I got hit in the middle of my super, so it is possible to get hit. Can I just, like, do this with the big super? Yup. Can I just do it again? Yup. And then we score. Oh, wait, hold up. I'll use my dash, my mobility. Kenji's the GOAT. Some people were saying that Kenji doesn't really fit the art style with Brawl Stars, and I can definitely see what you're saying. Like, seeing him standing with all these other brawlers is a little odd, but I'm not going to complain about it because it's Kenji. All right, Kenji glazing aside, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.